Jai Hind and welcome all of you to the chemistry class. Today first we will discuss about vitamins. Vitamins are regarded as organic compounds required in the diet in small amounts to perform specific biological functions of the organism. That means growth, development and functioning of the body. Next, classification of vitamins. Vitamins are classified into two types: water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are soluble in fat and oils but insoluble in water. So, these are mainly vitamin A, D, E, and K. Then, water soluble vitamins, these are soluble in water. It must be supplied regularly in diet because they are readily excreted in urine and can't be stored in our body. So vitamins two types: fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E and K, and water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. Now we will discuss one by one. First one is vitamin A. The chemical name of vitamin A is retinol. Important sources are liver, leafy vegetables, ripe yellow fruits, fish, soya milk and milk. Deficiency diseases are night blindness and xerophthalmia, means hardening of cornea in eyes. Next, vitamin B. Here we studied vitamin B1, B2, B6 and B12. First one is vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 is otherwise known as thiamine. Important sources are pork, egg, brown rice, vegetables, potatoes, etc. Deficiency disease is beriberi, means loss of appetite and retarded growth. So vitamin B1, the deficiency disease is beriberi. Vitamin B2. This vitamin B2 is otherwise known as riboflavin. Important sources are dairy products, bananas, green beans, milk, egg white, etc. Deficiency diseases are digestive disorders and chelosis. It means cracking at the corners of mouth and lips. Next, vitamin B6, otherwise known as pyridoxine. Sources are meat, liver, vegetables, tree nuts, bananas, etc. Deficiency disease is convulsions, means a sudden violent irregular movement of the body caused by involuntary action of muscles. Next vitamin is vitamin B12, known as cyanocobalamin. Sources are meat, curd, fish, egg, milk, etc. Deficiency disease pernicious anemia, RBC deficient in hemoglobin. Next, vitamin C. Vitamin C is otherwise known as ascorbic acid. Sources are many citrus fruits and vegetables, liver, etc. Deficiency disease scurvy, means bleeding of gums and swelling of gums. Next vitamin is vitamin D. Vitamin D is otherwise known as calciferol. The important sources are exposure to sunlight, egg, fish, etc. Deficiency diseases are rickets, means bone deformities in children, and osteomalacia, means soft bones and joint pain in adults. Next vitamin is vitamin E. Vitamin E is otherwise known as tocopherol. Sources are many fruits and vegetables, nuts, vegetable oils like wheat germ oil, sunflower oil, etc. Deficiency disease is muscular weaknesses and sterility. Next vitamin is vitamin K. Vitamin K is otherwise known as phylloquinone. Important sources are egg yolk, liver, green leafy vegetables such as spinach, etc. The deficiency disease is increased blood clotting type. So here vitamins are over. Next we will discuss about the next biomolecules, enzymes. Enzymes are essential biological catalysts which are needed to catalyze biochemical reactions. For example, the enzyme that catalyzes hydrolysis of maltose to glucose is named as maltase. Almost all enzymes are globular proteins. Next biomolecule is nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are of two types, DNA and RNA. Nucleic acids are biopolymers made up of monomers known as nucleotides. That means nucleotides combine to form nucleic acids. Nucleic acids such as DNA is responsible for carrying genetic information and protein synthesis. Nucleic acid consists of a large number of nucleotides. A nucleotide consists of a pentose sugar, a phosphate group, and a nitrogenous base. The 5-carbon sugar present in DNA is deoxyribose, and 4 nitrogenous bases are adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. Nucleotides combine together through polymerization reaction to form sugar phosphate backbone, and the another side contain this nitrogenous base backbone. Nucleotides combine to form nucleic acid, hence they are known as polynucleotides. DNA form double-stranded helix. The two strands are complementary to each other. The two strands held together by hydrogen bonds. In nucleic acids, the nucleotides are connected to each other by phosphodiester linkage. The linkage is known as phosphodiester linkage. That is putting nucleotides together in nucleic acids. You know DNA is double-stranded but RNA is single-stranded. RNA is of three types. First one is ribosomal RNA or rRNA, and the second one is transfer RNA or tRNA, and the last one is messenger RNA or mRNA. Nucleic acids are of two types, DNA and RNA, and they are of the polymers of nucleotides. Nucleotides consist of a pentose sugar, nitrogen containing base, and phosphate group. The combination of the base and pentose sugar is known as nucleoside, and the nucleoside connected through phosphate group is known as nucleotide. Therefore, nucleic acids on hydrolysis yield a pentose sugar, nitrogenous base, and a phosphoric acid. The difference between DNA and RNA, the RNA consists of the sugar ribose and DNA consists of the sugar deoxyribose. RNA is single-stranded while DNA is double-stranded. RNA does not typically form a helix and it is less stable than DNA. DNA stores the information needed to construct a protein. And in DNA, the 4 bases are adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine, while that of RNA contains 4 bases adenine, cytosine, guanine, and uracil. Instead of thymine in DNA, uracil is present in RNA. Thank you.